Imagine a city so iconic that history refuses to happen just once. Wembley in London, the Allianz Arena in Munich, the Stadio Azteca in Mexico. Every global stadium tells a chapter in the NFL's international story. Last year, the NFL planted its flag in São Paulo for the first ever regular season game in South America. And this year, it's about to kick off the entire season. São Paulo Stadium is about to roar like the Maracanã, but this time for the NFL. But why Brazil, and why now? This is an Essentially Sports breakdown, and we're tracing the NFL's international push and explaining why Brazil has become the lead South American launchpad. The NFL's been playing the international long game. London got its first taste in 2007. Mexico hosted regular season games, while Munich and Frankfurt crowds roared so loudly they broke decibel meters. And this time, it's Brazil. Starting in 2025, the NFL can schedule up to 8 international games: Berlin, London, Dublin, São Paulo, and Madrid, with Australia lined up for 2026. And just look at who is playing. The Chargers have become the NFL's most internationally traveled franchise. London, Mexico, and now Brazil. It makes perfect sense that the league has chosen them to headline this season opener. So this is a novel strategy, and when the league schedules back-to-back stops in São Paulo, you know that it's more than just a pit stop. It's a statement that Brazil is here to stay on the NFL map. Here's what people forget. Brazil has one of the largest NFL fan bases outside of the US. 36 million fans, 8 million of them considered hardcore. That's bigger than Germany, bigger than the UK, probably only Mexico has more. São Paulo is the largest city in the Americas south of Mexico. It's a financial hub and a place where sport is woven into the culture of daily life. Letting it host the season opener is a calculated move and carries big implications for the NFL's moves in South America. Remember, Brazil is also in the top 2 worldwide in terms of merchandise sales. Social media engagement is massive, and fan clubs have exploded in recent years. And if we look back at that 2024 opener, tickets sold out within just 2 hours. Economists say that one game brought $61 million to the local economy in São Paulo. Hotels, restaurants, and local businesses all benefited. With flag football in the 2028 Olympics, the NFL launched NFL Flag Brazil in 2023, and already 4,500 kids are playing flag football in schools and local leagues. This grassroots growth ties in perfectly to the Olympic movement. Brazilian kids are literally playing the NFL's future sport. Arena Corinthians' Neoquímica Arena is a stadium with a capacity of almost 50,000, and it hosted the opening match of the FIFA World Cup in 2014. It was the stage for the 2016 Rio Olympics. It's hosted Copa America matches and global concerts. And in a city like São Paulo, Brazil's financial and cultural capital, that stage matters. The mayor called the NFL's return proof that São Paulo is built for mega events. When one football game generates thousands of jobs and tens of millions in revenue, you understand why city leaders are all in. And this time, the NFL is going further. A free worldwide YouTube stream will make this game free for millions of fans watching around the globe. This is not just a sporting event, this is a streaming first showcase for the future of sports media. Now, looking at the history, Brazil is a soccer nation. From Pelé to Neymar, their football runs in their blood. But that passion for sport, that energy in the stands, it does translate. The 2024 crowd was electric. Fans might not know every rule, but they cheered like it was a World Cup final. American football jerseys are selling, watch parties are popping up, and flag football leagues are putting down roots. Plus, the NFL's Brazil connection goes further back than you think. Cairo Santos from São Paulo became the NFL's first Brazilian player in 2014 with the Kansas City Chiefs. So when Mahomes and the Chiefs hit the field in São Paulo this September, it's almost a homecoming. And just like soccer, it's more than a game. Halftime will be a cultural spectacle with Karol G set to bring global pop and Latin influence straight into the NFL spotlight. This is not just about one September night. The Brazil Tourism Board is in talks with the NFL about a 4 to 6 year contract, which could mean more games, possibly even 2 a year. And the league is not just showing up, playing, and leaving. They're investing in the future of Brazil. They've appointed a general manager of NFL Brazil in São Paulo, Luis Martinez, who will set up a permanent office. This means investment, structure, and year-round presence. On top of that, through the International Home Marketing Areas program, teams like the Dolphins and the Chiefs have the right to market directly in Brazil. That means fan festivals, training camps, merchandise, and grassroots programs every day of the year. So let's pull this all together. Why does São Paulo matter? Well, it's the first regular season game in Brazil, the first in South America. It has a legions of fans, millions already locked in. The city and stadium are proven global venues. They've hosted World Cups, they've hosted Olympics. The economics are real, tens of millions in revenue, jobs, and tourism. The league isn't just visiting, it's investing with offices, youth leagues, and multi-year deals. Grassroots growth ties directly to flag football's debut at the Olympics in 2028. This is also a worldwide YouTube premiere, putting the opener in front of fans everywhere. And finally, every big event needs drama, and this one has it too, with Rashee Rice and the cloud hanging over the Chiefs. When the Eagles and the Packers took the field in 2024, it was not just a game, it was a turning point. Now with the Chargers and the Chiefs opening the 2025 season, the statement is loud and clear. Brazil is not just a sideshow, it is the NFL's South American hub. London gave the league Europe. Germany gave it its credibility. Mexico gave it history. And Brazil gave it the gateway to a whole new continent. This is not just about expanding a league, this is about expanding culture, taking the NFL to a country where sporting passion already runs deep. So the question is, how far does it go? Do we see 2 games in Brazil soon? A South American franchise? Maybe even a Super Bowl abroad? This is Essentially Sports, and São Paulo, Brazil is where the next chapter in NFL history begins.